Frozen Ropes is the world leader in baseball and softball instruction, with locations across the United States, Canada, and Europe. Frozen Ropes provides player development support to several major league organizations, colleges, and thousands of high school and little league programs. Our outstanding trainers and facilities have received national and international recognition. Articles have appeared in several national publications and media outlets, including the New York Times, USA Today, ESPN, Newsweek, The Washington Post, and Sports Illustrated. All-stars Mariano Rivera and Manny Ramirez are the impetus behind the Frozen Ropes pitching and hitting model, and both future Hall of Famers are featured in their own instructional DVDs. Tony Abbatine, the Frozen Ropes National Director of Instruction, lectures and teaches across the baseball industry with emphasis on pitch recognition and mental skills training. Come join Frozen Ropes trained professionals in a teaching environment with a curriculum that is the talk of the baseball and softball world.
Frozen Ropes has been about getting the best information, finding resources from all over the world, looking at them, studying them, and making it possible for so many instructors across the country to teach it. And it's really, each year we've gone out and tried to improve the system. How do we put the fun factor into the game with 13 or 14-year-olds? And yes, some of the high-end work that we do with major league teams, as in pitch recognition and video analysis, but really the whole core of what Frozen Ropes is all about is this never-ending journey to get good information and to streamline it across the country to so many different youngsters.
I've been involved with Frozen Ropes for almost 10 years, ever since I joined the Mets as a minor league instructor and as a scout. And I met Tony Abbatine and became very interested in his line of work, and it opened up a lot of doors for me and to help me as a coach.
One of the challenges that we have in meeting coaches and knowing that being a great coach and even being a great player is different from being a great teacher. This is what makes someone like a Rick Peterson of the New York Mets and even Howard Johnson of the Mets and Casey Clark, our national fast pitch director, so special. These are individuals that are coaching at the highest level. In Howard's case, has played at the highest level. Casey Clark, who was a Player of the Year, All-American at UCLA, and even pitching professionally now in Japan. Their communication skills, their passion level is off the charts. Each year when we have a chance to meet, it's about what else is out there. What more can we provide? Give us some more drills, give us some more teaching cues that are going to improve. This is what makes them so special in their teaching ability.
Frozen Ropes isn't just a place where that's organized babysitting. You're going there for a purpose. And the trainers are well instructed about how to do it, and they know how to teach, and the system that's in place there works simply, and that's what it comes down to. And the kids that come out of Frozen Ropes feel like they've gotten better that day, and that's what's important.
After 20 years of research, clinical trials, and fieldwork, Frozen Ropes has established guidelines to improve your hitting through visual mechanics. Our visual mechanics training emphasizes why seeing the location and trajectory of the baseball is the most important component of hitting.
One of the problems that we see with young hitters, and young we define from 7 to 47, they've got great swings, they've got great bat speed, their athleticism is off the charts, but they can't hit because they're not in a good position to see the ball. Obviously, the pitch recognition part of our Frozen Ropes hitting model pertains to all ages. And what we see at the amateur level is just an over amount of time being spent on the swing itself without the young players realizing or prioritizing seeing the ball. If you make pitch recognition or seeing the ball the priority, some of the other issues in the mechanics of the swing become easier to teach. For example, if you've got a young player that has all kinds of stride direction or stride length or stride angle issues, getting them to understand that keeping the head, and we call that the camera of the swing, many times the mechanical problems will take care of itself. And so it's not as if our hitting model is better than what's out there. It's simply acknowledging that the most important part of hitting, especially as it relates to the game, is the recognition part of it.
Well, pitch recognition in hitting is probably 99.9% of the problem. We work hard on our swings, and as coaches, we study a lot of video, we do motion analysis, but it all comes down to pitch selection. And if the best swing in the world, if he doesn't swing it at a strike or a ball where the hitter is looking, it's worthless. And unfortunately, that's a big part of the game today. And it's a big part of what we're doing with motion analysis, is trying to develop hitters' sense of pitch recognition as well.
Frozen Ropes offers programs for every age and every skill level. Our Born to Play supervised exercise program introduces 3- and 4-year-olds to athletic movement and beginner baseball and softball skills. We offer a rookie class where increased repetition, multiplayer training, and friendly competition will help your child enhance their skill level. Individual one-on-one training is also available. Our fast-pitch softball pitching camps have become the preferred choice with leagues across the U.S. and Canada.
We offer training for fast-pitch athletes, starting as young as ages 2 to 4 with Born to Play, and advancing them until they're ready for more classes like Girls Night Out, or a developmental lesson plan, or moving them into a speed thrills or even a scope and rope.
Our unique emphasis on strength training and conditioning sets us apart from the rest. The Frozen Ropes Diamond Strength Training Program can make the difference in your game. We emphasize sprint speed improvement, agility and range of motion, plyometrics and strength training, and visual mechanics for hitting and fielding.
Diamond Strength is our trade name for strength and conditioning. It's about getting players faster. For some players, it's about getting them in better shape. A lot of the young children that we see, and even the teenagers, have weight problems. Child obesity is off the charts in the United States now, and a lot of that has to do with fast foods. A lot of it has to do with inactivity. And many times, our greatest gift that we can provide so many of the youngsters that come in is getting them to understand that it's okay to sweat, that cardiovascular is cool, and to be able to take the good information about hitting and pitching is important. But if you're tired or fatigued by the second or third inning, if you're a pitcher, or if you can't totally turn your hips if you're a hitter because you're 10 or 15 pounds overweight, that will affect your efficiency and your performance. So Diamond Strength really over the last 5 years has been an integral part of what we do. We will not teach hitting or pitching until we have all of our players, whether they're 5 or 45, go through an evaluation just to make sure that the muscles that they need to swing the bat or throw the ball are in better shape.
We're seeing a lot of young fast-pitch athletes that are really struggling with their physical condition, and they're actually struggling with a lot of the things that we're trying to teach them in terms of skills of the game. We keep talking to them about performing specific physical actions when it's not that they don't remember it, it's not that they don't think to do it. They're lacking that flexibility, they're lacking that power, they're lacking the strength, they're lacking the endurance that they gain through a class like Diamond Strength.
We believe there are 5 performance skills players can improve through effort and practice. So we emphasize Showtime Training, a program developed exclusively by Frozen Ropes.
We talk about things that other programs don't talk about. We talk about mental skills. We talk about competitive anxiety. We talk about relaxation and concentration.
Your training at Frozen Ropes doesn't have to end when the school year ends. Now your child can enjoy learning all summer long at our national baseball and softball camps. At our summer camps, players are divided by their age and skill level. Our certified instructors emphasize team training, as well as mini sessions for individual skill improvement. Our Cape Cod Camp is just one of many camps and offers first-rate accommodations in clean, spacious storm rooms at the Massachusetts Maritime Academy on beautiful Buzzards Bay. For the more seasoned player, we also offer a development showcase where college coaches provide valuable insight on the recruiting process and hands-on instruction.
Whatever age or skill level, and whatever your players' goals are, Frozen Ropes has a program for them.
You need to have people involved that understand the level of frustration that players have, and Frozen Ropes instructors are unbelievable at that.
Our commitment and our challenge to get better each year, not only to get better and find better information, but to what extent can we improve our teaching and our communication skills, and to what extent do we have results? Because good information and good teaching skills are one thing, but it really comes down to, can that 7-year-old improve, or can we help the confidence level of that 12-year-old who might not be playing baseball unless they start hitting or pitching better?
At Frozen Ropes, we like to say that we build smiles, swings, and winning attitudes. We challenge you to be a part of our never-ending journey to help athletes and their coaches find better ways to play and teach the great game of baseball and softball.